Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the Teaonnpd and relationships. Hey everybody, listen, to all of our new family members and new subscribers, I want to say hello. Thank you all so much for joining us, and to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Just want to keep it short and sweet. You know, of course, we do our Thursday night live streams every Thursday night right here on the channel. Listen, lots of good information, conversation. I believe it'll bless your soul. Come on out and join us on Thursday night. I'd love to see you in the chat. All right, of course, and that's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The live streams are 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 1.2K plus. Okay, if you rocks with your girl, hit that like button, okay? Hit it for me one time, y'all. All right, so let's jump into the topic of this video. Excuse me. I want to talk about the fact that, you know, people ask the question, does the narcissist really have a type? Most of the time when we're answering this question, or, you know, when we're looking at this particular question, we're talking about physical appearance. You know, people to ask about the physical appearance. And I'm sure when y'all talk to these birds, and I know y'all gonna testify in the comments, y'all, if they had shown you previous partners that they had in the past, you probably saw some type of similarity in the partners, which led you to probably believe that they had a type, a type. Okay, and you probably asked the narcissist that question, and the narcissist probably said, you asked them, do you have a type? And the narcissist probably said to you, nah, I really don't have a type. If it was a woman, you probably, you would probably say to her, oh, you like this type of man. Or, you know, if it was a man, you like this type of woman. And they probably told you, no, they did not have a type. Now, I want to speak on that part right there. Because when we're talking about a type, a narcissist, when you're talking about a predator has a preference of what they may want to see on the outside, something that they may, you know, or a person that they may be more attracted to. But to ask if they really have a type, I'm going to say narcissists don't have a type, and that's probably what they told you as well. They don't have a type. Now, usually, if it's a true narcissist, the narcissistic men, they want to go for something that's going to be, you know, look nice on their arm. You know, they want to go for the eye candy, or as some folks call it, they want as close to a dime as they can get if it's going to be the primary supply. Okay, the primary supply is one that they're definitely gonna try to get someone that is going to be, you know, just real easy on the eyes. I said it. That's what they want. And so when it comes to that, for the primary supply, that's what they would prefer. Okay, that's what they prefer. But when you're talking about a type, meaning supply in general, no, they do not have a type in general. Absolutely not. Because when you're talking about an abuser just needs a victim. You know what I'm saying? They want a victim. They can prefer a different type, but a person that wants to abuse is just that. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to bond with this person. They're not trying to bond with this person. They're not trying to get into this thing mentally, emotionally. That's not what they're there to do. And because narcissists have a predatory nature, by default, that's not truly going to, that by default, a person with a predatory nature is just not going to have a type in general. It's just whoever is available at that moment to be abused. Because what you have to understand too is that someone with a predatory nature, the spiritual side of that means that, listen, that particular demonic entity just wants, it wants to feed its evil desire of abuse. And whatever those entities are, they want to feed that insatiable appetite for whatever type of demonic entity it is. If it's lust, if it's sexual immorality, if it's pedophilia, rape, whatever, you know what I'm saying? All of that kind of stuff, that is kind of like that's gonna drive them. All right, that's gonna drive them to basically select whatever is available. Okay, now the mistake that we make is that when it's all over, you know what I'm saying, when it's all over with the narcissist, you're thinking that, oh, they've moved on, they've gotten they moved on to somebody else, and this person looks similar to who I am, and I guess they do have a different type. Or it could go opposite, and a lot of times it does go opposite. When you leave, when the discard happens and the narcissist leaves you, if you were the primary supply, a lot of times what you're gonna see in that new supply is someone completely opposite of you. Okay, because you got to remember, they do not have a type in general. They just what they're looking for is someone that has wounds, someone that is wounded on the inside, someone that leads with the little child in them, with that girl, the little girl and the little boy. Because I like I said to you before, narcissists do not come to date the adult in you. Family, I want y'all to help me out, and please hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, please. See, because when you understand their emotional intelligence has been stunted at the age of their trauma, which is about, at best, maybe 7 or 8 years old, maybe, that I might be giving them too much on that. They're not emotionally intelligent enough to deal with the adult in you. So they have to do things in the love bomb to pull out the child in you, to see what gets you giggly, to see what makes you just, melt all over them. Just what makes you, what brings your walls down. And so when they do that, in that whole love bomb manipulation process, they're drawing out the child in you. Okay, so the narcissist comes to date the child in you, and so therefore, as you go on in the relationship, that's or actually, I don't call it really a relationship, in the addictionship, that's what they tend to do, is they cater to that. And that's why you see them throw temper tantrums and everything, because they are children in adult bodies. Okay, and this is why it's so important to heal. Because once you heal, you're not showing up in the world like that anymore. You're not coming up on their radar like that. Once you heal, you begin to establish boundaries. You begin to establish, principles that these are certain things that you are just not allowed to do. And so narcissists don't typically gravitate towards people that have boundaries, that have structure. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be with someone that, like I said, they want that little child in you that doesn't understand what's happening. They want to manipulate that part of you. Okay? But an abuser, the way that they choose is just that way. So going back to after the discard, they probably chose somebody completely opposite of you, and it made you feel some type of way, because you felt like, how could they leave me for this person? No, it's not even like that. It's about hurting you at that point, because you got to remember, you're dealing with somebody that's immature. It's about hurting you at that point. It's not about them moving on to someone better. No, it's not about that. They're always searching for supply. When you came into the picture, you weren't the only one either. There were others. You just didn't know about it. Okay? And so narcissists are really, really good. When I tell you they are really, really good about hiding the different things that they do, they're really good with that. And the reason they are is because they have to be master manipulators at hiding their supply. Why? Because they know that they need tons of supply. They know that they need that. And so this is what happens. You know, they have to be, so they're going to move on to the next person, and they're going to abuse them too. You know, they're going to, the cycle goes on and on and on. That's why I tell y'all, you know, they're bad for the environment. I mean, they don't put anything really positive out in the world. I mean, just bad for energy, bad for the environment, everything else. You know, I said it. They're toxic. Toxic. Okay? Toxic. Toxicity makes you sick. Okay? Did you get that? Toxicity makes you sick. That's good. That's real good. Because it's the truth. But family, I wanted to get this out here because I want you to understand that a narcissist, listen, they don't have a type. You know, now after the discard, they are going to go pick somebody purposely opposite of you because they want to, I mean, they really want to just really do it to you after the discard. They want to make you feel horrible because they know you're going to be over there on their social media pages. They know you're going to be looking out for this person. They know all of that. Okay? So they're going to put those photo ops out there, you know, for that person that's, you know, might be missing a few on the, you know, in their grill. You know what I'm saying? Might be. Oh my goodness, let me get off it. It might be missing a few in the grill, you know what I'm saying? And this is no slight to anybody that's missing some, okay? So don't take it that way. I'm just saying that, you know, and usually with these people that narcissists are picking up like that are usually just like them, that don't care anything about themselves. And you know, but they're gonna do, especially if you have a nice grill. You know, if your grill is nice, you take care of it. They're gonna go ahead and pick somebody that's missing a few. You know, that's usually how they do it. If you take care of your body, they're probably gonna pick somebody that doesn't take care of their bodies. You know, you look like a Coke bottle, that next person look like a 2-liter. You know. Hey, let me get off of here, y'all. Oh, that's what happens, though. That's about, you know, that's what I want to talk about with the, does the narcissist have a type? You know, they might prefer, but when it comes to the actual victim in general, do they have a type? No. So what they told you when they said that, when they said, no, I don't have a type, you were looking at the outward appearance, you were looking at a preference, but a type, most abusers, they prefer this, but when it comes right down to it, when the rubber meets the road, they need supply. Okay, they need a victim, and whatever is available to feed that insatiable demonic appetite inside of them will do. All right, family. So I will see you all on the next video. I love you, family. Y'all take really good care of yourselves. Be safe out there. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.